Just wanted to come on here super quick before the vlog starts to let you guys know to stay to the very end of this vlog for a super fun and exciting announcement, and I kind of need your opinions. So yeah, stay tuned.
Thank you for calling AAA, where members come first. For English, press 1. For all questions related to travel services, press 5. For domestic and international cruise and vacation planning, press 1. For travel by car, including Disney packages, quick getaways, and hotel and car reservations, press 2. For airline tickets only, Amtrak tickets, or for questions about internet reservations, press 3. Sorry. For D&B services, please press 1.
No, I want to talk to AAA. Okay, let's try again.
For all questions related to travel services, press 5. For questions about AAA life insurance, press 6. To repeat these options, press 7. For domestic and international cruise and vacation planning, press 1. For travel, your call will be recorded for quality assurance and training purposes. Thank you for calling AAA. This is Patricia. How can I help you?
Hi, Patricia. I am going to be traveling internationally in a month from now, and I'm trying to figure out, do you guys issue international driving permits?
Yes, we do.
Okay, perfect. And so I'm looking at the application online. Just because of the time crunch I'm kind of feeling, can I just print this off, fill it out, and then bring it to any AAA office, or do I need to go to a specific one to actually obtain the permit?
No, you can take it to any AAA office.
Okay, perfect. I think that's all I needed to know.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
All right, you get it the same day, so.
Oh, okay, awesome. That's even better. Off to get an international driver's license. Woohoo! Fun fact, for an international driver's license, you need 2 passport photos. So I'm actually being a little bit of a daredevil, and I'm at Costco on a Saturday morning to get passport photos, and really hoping I have my Costco card because I didn't think I was gonna come here. I thought I was gonna go to Walgreens, but I think it might be cheaper at Costco. I do. Woo! Oh gosh, there's so many humans here. It's going to be scary in there. Prepare yourselves, people, prepare. They're gonna be done in 30 minutes, which is dangerous for me because now I'm just wandering around Costco for 30 minutes. I think as long as I don't go near the food, I'll be okay. So I just ran into this golden turmeric cereal. Turmeric's like the hot new thing, but apparently you can't really absorb it unless you have it with either pepper or some kind of fat like coconut oil. So that's something to just keep in mind if you're on the turmeric bandwagon. Also, I'm in the dangerous food section. Think of me. Yeah, Costco had cacao powder, which is something that I've been wanting to like try in my oatmeal and stuff, so I got some of that. And also I was out of black beans, and they had like a really good deal on black beans, so I got some stuff at Costco. I didn't mean to, but that's all I got. I only got 2 things. I think that's still really good. Also, I got my passport photos. They were super quick and only like $5 total, which was pretty sweet. Wow. Look at that picture, guys. It's not the best picture, but it'll do. It'll do. Now I'm actually at AAA, and AAA is, if you didn't know this, where you get an international driving permit. I have my application, I have my driver's license, I have my passport photos, which you need. So, I'll be back.
Have you take a look at it, make sure everything's correct, signature right there.
Okay. Perfect.
It's yours, and you're all set.
This is so cool. I've never had one of these before. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too. Guys, that was so easy. And check it out. This is my international driving permit. How cool is that? So I guess I should just say, most places when you travel out of the country, okay, maybe not most places, but like many places, you don't need an international driving permit. Like usually In a lot of cases, your driver's license will be just fine. Where Blake happens to be, they suggest getting one. Sometimes it's not an issue, but sometimes it is, and I'd much rather have it and not need it than find myself needing it and not having it. So, yeah, this is really super cool. We got it in Arabic. It's basically a driver's license in a million different languages. And this is with all of the countries that it's like good in, probably all of them. And it's good for an entire year. So if you've never had an international driver's permit and you find yourself needing one, it's good for a year and it's $20. And I mean, I wouldn't suggest it if you're not like an avid traveler, but if you are, this allows you to drive in other countries, which is great. The lady said that Costco is like the best place to get passport pictures because it's $5 and you get 4 passport photos. Last time I got my passport photos done, which was earlier this year, I went to Walgreens and I'm pretty sure it was like 10 or 20 bucks and they only gave me 2. Costco gives you 4 for $5. And she's like, yeah, even us here, like we charge $20 for that and we only give you 2. So she's like, good job going to Costco. I was like, yes. Good call, people. So get your passport pictures done at Costco too if you can. Stop number 3 of the day. We are at Verizon now because this whole day is me preparing to getting all my ducks in a row for going to visit Blake, which I'm really excited about, and just kind of travel this summer. So international travel, kind of figuring everything out. Part of that is I want to talk to Verizon and see what my options are when it comes to service abroad. What I would like to do is to just buy a SIM card in the places that I'm going and then just like switch it out and then have service. But I want to make sure that my phone is like capable of that. And yeah, so I'm just gonna like basically ask them that question, double check that. And then we are gonna go to the next place on our list today. This is homemade pizza dough. I'm actually gonna talk about this a little bit more later in this vlog, but I made some homemade pizza the other day, and I made basically 3 batches of it, and I don't need 3 pizzas in my life within the span of a week. You know what I mean? Like, nobody needs that much pizza. Hi, Missy Cat. Basically, I'm giving away pizza dough. This pizza dough makes about a 12-inch pizza, and I'm giving it to Elena. I'm writing out, I already have the directions basically written on the front, but I'm gonna write down a little bit more. Cool. I wrote more notes for Elena because I wrote some notes on here, but more detail, the better. Let's go deliver this dough. Okay, last known stop of the day. I'm actually outside of REI. There's a guy right next to me and I kind of don't want to like point the camera at him because he's like getting on a motorcycle right now. But I'm at REI. Oh, he's backing out. So I'm at REI. I haven't been to REI in so long, but because of the amount of traveling that I'm going to be doing, I need a backpack that I can go backpacking with. I have a backpack that I really love. It's by Osprey. I really freaking love it. I used it when I went backpacking through Europe in 2015 and it was perfect. The issue is that the straps broke on it, like completely got severed when I flew. I don't remember the last, like when that actually happened, but I was flying back from Washington and I used it as luggage instead of the overhead compartment. This guy is walking away from his car that has the trunk wide open, but okay. He'll be back. What was I gonna say? Oh, so the straps got completely severed, and unfortunately I looked it up, and like Osprey is kind of like Patagonia in the way that no matter how long you've had their backpacks, no matter how long you have used it or whatever, they'll do repairs on it forever. The issue is that it's gonna take like more than a month turnaround for them to get the backpack back to me, and I don't have a month. So I'm gonna look and see what backpacks they kind of have at REI, what would make sense. Yeah, hopefully that we find some stuff. I think we found one. It's the Caty Red Wing. This might be perfect. So I did not actually end up getting a new backpack mainly because I was at REI and I was looking at all of them. There were definitely a couple that stood out, like the Kelty one that I actually showed in this video, but there were a couple others that I wanted to like check out too and kind of like, I don't know, explore a little bit more. And mainly I wanted to do like just a little bit of research before I committed to buying a backpack, because those backpacks are quite expensive and I just want to make sure that I'm making the right choice for me and, you know, buying one that is gonna last for a really long time. And so yeah, I'm gonna do my research on the backpacks a little bit before I commit. The other thing that I wanted to talk about actually has to do with the pizza dough that I showed in this video. I made like a big batch of pizza dough. It made like 3 separate pizzas worth of pizza dough. And so I'm kind of in the middle of doing something that I think is going to be super exciting. I'm kind of excited about it and I wanted to just talk about it with you guys a little bit. How do I begin? I guess I should just like come out and say it. I am thinking about possibly making a cookbook. A ton of you guys have been asking pretty much the entire time I've been on YouTube, because I show my food a lot. The thing is, food is really important to me. I know that that sounds kind of silly, but real talk, like I eat a lot of food. I love making food. I love cooking. I love baking. I love everything to do with food. I love trying new foods. I love experimenting with all kinds of different like flavor combinations and just coming up with cool stuff to eat. And so I kind of wanted to explore the possibility of coming up with a cookbook. I actually talked about this a little bit more in depth on my Instagram. I even saved all of my Instagram stories that are talking about this in one of the highlights on my Instagram feed. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I'm actually just gonna insert some of that stuff. Insert, yeah. I don't know why I wanted to say insort, but I knew that that wasn't right. English is hard, guys. I'm just gonna insert some of those clips right here so you guys can kind of get an idea for what I'm thinking and just some questions that a lot of you guys had about making a cookbook. So yeah, I'm kind of in the middle right now of doing all kinds of like recipe testing. Obviously, the things that are gonna go in this cookbook are going to be things that are good. Like, I don't want to include anything that I haven't actually tried myself and it like turns out to be terrible. That would be the worst thing ever. So all of the recipes that I'm putting in the cookbook are going to be recipes that I've personally tried, personally created, and personally made myself, and things that I really approve of. I have like a full-on list of all of these recipes that I want to test with. So far, I have 27 recipes to go in this cookbook. My vision for this cookbook is to have a book that has at least like 40 recipes, at least minimum. Like that's kind of my goalpost. And then, you know, kind of take it from there, experiment, and just see how it all fits together. I'm in the middle of recipe testing. I'm in the middle of working on my food photography, which I know sounds like the most hipster, obnoxious thing in the entire world, but having good looking food and taking pictures of the steps of making recipes, I think is really important. Just so everybody knows like what it's supposed to look like at the end and how things are supposed to look in the middle of it all. But I don't just want this cookbook to include, I think, solely recipes. I want there to be like more substance to it. So I'm kind of toying around with a few ideas of things that I want to include with the cookbook. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to come to you guys and ask if you guys had any questions or if you had any suggestions, things that you definitely wanted included in a cookbook like this, if you would be interested in it at all. And then seriously, if you haven't already, please go over and follow me on Instagram, because I post a lot of like updates and stuff in the stories feature on Instagram. I'm trying to be better about actually posting pictures in my feed, but it's so much easier to just post to stories. And that is definitely the best way to like contact me in regards to a certain subject. So if I post something about the cookbook and you're like, hey, wait, I have an idea or an opinion, then you guys can just share that with me and I can put it in the highlights section, and then you can just, all of the information is right there. I guess, let me know what you think. Let me know if that is something that you'd be interested in. Let me know if there's definitely things that I should include or definitely things that I should not include. Let me know all of that in the comments down below. The next few weeks are going to be
a little bit crazy because I'm finally gearing up to go visit Blake, and I am so excited to share those vlogs with you guys because I'm excited. It's going to be a blast, okay? Like, it's just gonna be so much fun. Stay tuned for all of those fun adventures, and I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!